What is the investor visa for Italy? How to apply for the investor visa for Italy? How does it take for getting the investor visa, the golden visa for Italy, and how to qualify? There's a lot of common questions that we receive on the investor visa, and today we want to go more deeper into the process. This is Marco Bersani from Bersani Law Firm&Partners for Italy, an Italian immigration law firm specialized on Italian visas application, and welcome to the channel. Let's start. So today we want to go more deeper into the process because we want that you understand exactly what to expect. So in terms of processing times, the timelines, the documents, the requirements. You maybe found other video and many information online regarding investor visa, but everybody told you what is the investor visa, the definition, but what it doesn't mean to apply. So what to expect. Now we want to go for the first time really deeper into the process, as now it's more than 2 years we process the investor visa for all our clients all around the globe. So we know exactly what to expect, what the investor visa committee wants. So we want to give you a complete overview about the process. So first of all, very quickly, you maybe saw another video of us above here, link it if you want to have a check. So let's assume that now you are ready to file your application. Yes, I want to file my application for the investor visa for Italy. So what to do? Well, first of all, it's important to understand if your investment goal is eligible. The first things to check is the Italian company you select is the right one. Maybe it is one of the most important things to check. Having a consultation and assistance from specialized immigration attorney is the best thing to do. Because when it comes to Italian company, what does it mean? Italian company means that that company must be Italian tax resident. We have many clients that ask to us, I want to invest like in Ferrari, in Gucci. Well, yes, that's our by the name, they seem to be Italian companies, but they are not. They are not Italian tax residents. What is really important is to check if the company that you select is an Italian tax resident. Generally, this is easily checked by going through the Italian stock exchange website, and if you research for that company, so researching for all the characteristics of the stocks of that company, you also find all the information. Now you are ready to prepare your application. The application process is divided in 3 phases. The first phase is this pre-application phase. The second phase is the post-approval stage. The third stage, the last one, is your application in Italy for your resident permit as an investor. So, phase number 1, the pre-application phase. This phase is the core of the entire application, and so where your application will be pre-approved, will be decided. So here it's very important to have an assistant, to ask for assistance by qualified immigration lawyer, like we have. Our law firm is specialized on this type of application for the investor visa, for the golden visa for Italy. It's very important to prepare all the documents in the right way, because the committee is really severe and really picky on checking that each document is prepared in the right way. During this phase, basically the committee, the investor visa committee, want you to collect all the documents proving that the financial means that you want to destinate to the investment are coming from lawful sources. So for example, we will need like bank statement, bank letters, all documentation about your incomes, and if you aim to make your investment in Italy for the purpose of the investor visa for Italy through your company, for example, you are the CEO of your company, then we have to prepare all the documentation also regarding the company. So everything that can prove that the money are from lawful sources. One of the most important documents is the bank letter, so the letter from your bank, the reference letter from your bank, because the committee is asking a lot of things that your bank institution has to specify into the letter. So it's really important that they will specify everything. They will specify the other countries complies, the bank complies with all the anti-money laundering, anti-terrorism rules, rules, international rule, the so-called 𝙤𝙤𝙤𝙤 rule. So that's really important. We saw a lot of applications that they were not rejected, but the committee asked for integration to add more document, more information. So it's really important to prepare the application as best as possible. So one of the most important advice and tips that we do in this phase is let's keep the application as easy as possible, as transparent as possible. And so let's avoid that the money will go through different institutions, from different financial institutions, because each time your money will touch a different institution, you will need all the documents proving that the certified debt. So I mean, it will slow down the process and it will decrease the chance of being successful. So as long as we have all the documents, we can file the application for you. We can handle 100% of your application. We will do all the work for you, so don't worry about that. We will refer your application, and in maximum 30 days, the Investor Visa Committee will revert you for your approval, the pre-approval of the application. We call it pre-approval. Why? Because your case is technically approved, but you don't have the visa yet. As long as you have the pre-approval, that is called nulla osta from the Investor Visa Committee, then the nulla osta will be forwarded to the local Italian consulate depending on where you are resident. And so here it starts the phase number 2, the post-application and post-approval stage. In this situation, we have the nulla osta, we have your pre-approval, everything was approved, so you have the green light from the Italian Investor Visa Committee. Then all your document, a bunch of your document will be forwarded to the local Italian consulate. Your local Italian consulate will have to set you an appointment with maximum priority, because you have maximum priority rather than all the other visa applications for the same consulate. So we will contact the consulate, we will set the appointment, and you will have your appointment really quick. After the appointment date, you will have to bring the originals of the document that we use for filing your application, and also in a few days, or maximum in 1 week, your local Italian consulate will issue the visa, the investor visa for Italy. And so we have the phase 3, number 3, the post-application phase with the resident permit in Italy. So now you have your investor visa and your passport, and you have a 2 years visa. It means that you can enter in Italy in 2 years when you want. As long as you enter, you have 8 days to apply for your resident permit. You will need, of course, your resident permit card for certifying your residency in Italy. We will assist you, of course, during the process, so how to file the application. Also here, you have the right to have a high priority appointment through the local police office that will take care of your investor resident permit. We will select the police office that is called questura, depending on where you would like to set your residency. So this is, of course, your choice. You can choose to stay where you want in Italy. So across the country, you can select a city where you want to establish your residence. So after I got my residency card, is the work done? Yes. It's almost done. We can say it's done on 99%. If you are family member, of course, we have to work also on your family members, because they are entitled to have a family resident permit as your family members, of course. So in this way, we will apply for, there are different ways to apply for that, but it's something, of course, that we can take care of. After that, there is a registry at the municipality where all people living there are registered. So you will need to be registered there for having formally your residency in Italy. So after that, that's it. You finish the process, you are formally a resident. You can, of course, as we said in other videos about the investor visa, you have not to stay in Italy for the entire duration, because you have the right to also stay abroad. This is one of the benefits of the investor visa. So you have not to stay, it's not mandatory to stay in Italy, physically stay in Italy, but you can stay abroad without losing your residency status. But as in another video that we can link to you here above me. We already talked about the benefits of the investor visa. So this is the process, how it takes step by step. We are preparing another video about the investor visa without sharing, of course, personal data for privacy reasons, but we can talk about concrete cases that we won about the investor visa, so you can see in my hands all paperwork, how it looks for the investor visa, how it looks the pre-approval and all paperwork. So we will go more deeper inside the process. That's why you have to keep in touch with us, stay with us, and follow us also on our YouTube channel, but also on our social media pages like Facebook. We are on LinkedIn and we are on Twitter. So for the latest updates for everything we post. So let's keep in touch and do not forget to comment below. We are always happy to share insight with you, to respond to you, to reply to your comments, to help you as best as we can. And if you want to have an eligibility check for your case, or if you are interested to apply for an investor visa, do not hesitate to contact us through our website, that it's also here below into the description, and contact us so we can analyze your case, your family situation, and we will advise you on the best way for coming here in Italy. Thank you so much and see you on the next video.